Romantic periods valued intense emotions, including love, passion, fear, and melancholy, over session, over reason, and intellectual. Imagination was seen as a powerful creative force, allowing individual to the transcend reality and explore the unknown. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is mentor Faiza Shaikh. Today I'm going to start the new video that is very important for all the English literature students. The revival of the romance in the English literature. The revival of the romance in English literature refers to the renewed interest in the themes, forms, and ideas associated with the medieval romance and the chivalric traditions. The revival emerged during the Romantic periods, late 18th century to mid 19th century, as a part of the broader cultural movement that rejected the Enlightenment relationship and realisms and the new classical ideas, emphasizing imaginations, emotions, and fascinations with the past too. In the age of Johnson, the classical literary was fading away. The new pupils had disliking for the long shackles of the new classicisms now. They all want to the same thing new. When James Thomas wrote the seasons, it gives a new fresh ideas, new passions in the life of the women, in the life of the mains. The lyrical ballads by the Wordsworth brought the retrace of the romance too. So, what is the romance in the literature? We will talk about in the literary terms romance. Originality refers to the tales of the adventures, chivalry, and love often set in the fantastical or idealized world. These stories flourished in the medieval Europe, were associated with the knights, queens, and the supernaturalisms. Before the age, there was a medieval romance, so much was written in the romantic style. So, here I'm going to discuss the causes of the revival of the romance too. Reaction against rationalisms. Basically, Enlightenment ideas focused on the logic and the reason, but the romantics sought to the rediscover imaginations, wonder, and emotional richness of the life too. So, we will discuss the second point fascinations with the Middle Ages. It means the medieval period with its castle, knights, maps, and provided a rich source of the inspirations of the Romantic writers too, who admires its perceived simplicity and the moral clarity. Further discuss the interest in the folklore and the supernaturalism, basically collection of folk tales and the ballads such as those by the brothers Grimms and Sir Walter Scott's rekindles interest in the traditional storytelling and the supernatural elements too. So further discuss the nationalisms and the cultural identity. So here romantic writers often sought inspiration in their own nations, medieval history, legends, and folklore to the creative sense of the cultural identity and pride too. So here I am going to describe the some features, key features of the revival of the romance. So first one is the medialism. Medialism's writers embraced medieval setting, themes, motifs such as quest, knightly honors, and the courtly love too. Castle ruins and ancient legends became common symbols in their works too. So we are going to discuss the supernatural and gothic elements. Basically, the revival often incorporated elements of the mystery, magic, and the supernaturalisms. Gothic literatures, a subset of the Romanticism, drew heavily on the romance themes, emphasizing dark, mysterious, and the otherworldly settings too. If we will talk the heroisms and the chivalry. Basically, tales of the novel's heroes and their moral struggle were central to the revival, often idealizing courage, loyalty, and love too. So, here further discuss the nature and the sublime. The natural world was often depicted as a place of the wonder and the spiritual renewal, echoing the medieval connection between humans and the nature too. So yeah, key figures. If we will talk about the key figures of the revival of the romance too, to Sir Walter Scott, period 1771 to 1832. Scott was instrumental in the romance revival through the historical novels such as Ivanhoe and Rob Roy, which is blended medieval themes with historical accuracy and the adventures too. If we will talk about the further Samuel Taylor Coleridge, he is one of the wonderful writers of the 1772 till 1834. Coleridge works such as The Rime of the Ancient, Mariner, and Christabel fused romance with the supernatural and Gothic elements too. So further discuss the John Keats 1795 till the 1821. Keats' narrative poems, The Eve of the St. Agnes, is a quintessential examples of the romance, featuring themes of the love, passions, and medieval imaginary too. Further discuss the Alfred Lord Tennyson. Basically, his period was 1809 till 1892. Although primarily the Victorian poet, Tennyson revived romance themes in works like Ideal of the Kings, the retelling of the Arthurian legends. Further discussed the William Morris period 1834 1896. A key figure in the Raphaelite movement, Morris wrote works like the Defense of the Geneva that they celebrate medieval romance and the chivalry too. Percy by